So in the previous lesson, we looked at smartphones and cognitive load and brain drain. And now we're going to get into the basics of cognitive load theory. And when you know it, it's got 3 key points. This is the same Jeopardy from previous units. So it's probably not, Jeopardy's a really great overarching end of unit game. So that's why I haven't really made any more new ones yet. There'll be more of these as the course progresses. All right, check their homework. What do they think about Eaton's idea of banning smartphones and giving brick phones? And what do they think about Jonathan Haidt? Now, think, bear, share. Do they prefer to read a printed book or a digital book? And I promise this is all not just because I sell printed textbooks. So, discuss with a partner. That's what kind of we're going to get to look at today, and also getting to the next topic as well on digital detoxing and improving cognition. Okay, so cognitive load theory combines working memory model and schema theory. This is why I put it here back at the end of this part of the unit. And there are 3 types of cognitive load. Now, my immense apologies if you've got the first edition. I mean, the first print run, I call intrinsic and extrinsic cognitive load. You can see why I would have done that. And Google Scholar tells me that at least 1,000 other people also call it extrinsic, but extraneous is the more common term. So I will update that for the next print run. And German, it's not German, it's Germain. Oh my gosh, you correct one error, Travis, and you make another one. This is ridiculous. Right, I'm not going to escape the slideshow now because last time I did that it ruined my recording. But I promise it won't be German cognitive load when you present this to your students. Okay, so chalk talk. What are the 3 types? Here are some examples of reading Shakespeare. Okay, so the intrinsic cognitive load is like you have to think really, really hard. Right, the task itself requires a lot of mental effort just to comprehend what's going on in the story, because of the words and the language, and it's not what we're not used to. Extraneous cognitive load would be anything else that is not helping, that's not related to comprehending Shakespeare, like your phone buzzing or your mum yelling at you, hey, come and get dinner. Germain cognitive load is the hardest one to comprehend. It's the connecting to schemas. And so take whatever task we're doing, how hard we're having to work to, and how hard we're having to think to connect the information to what we know. So, for example, if you're reading Shakespeare and you're seeing thee and thou and thy, you might be connecting that to words that look or sound similar, like, oh, that seems like, are they saying you and me? And if you are, if you're finding the words that you know, or that would be connecting to your schema, or perhaps you've seen the movie of the play and then you're trying to picture the character and you're connecting it to your memory of the actor that played that character. That would be the Germain load, how hard you're thinking to connect what you're reading on the page to the stuff you already know, your schemas. Okay, now using cognitive load theory, which one would John Sweller say is better, print or digital? So see if students can explain this using the 3 types of cognitive load. I put this video in here. If you like, you might want to watch it, or you could save it for later. And then here they should write down which one they think would be better using cognitive load to support their answer. And again, this could go straight into an SAQ for their example if they like. Now I'm hoping they can apply, and actually I think I put an applied SAQ question that would be like this in the assessments you could use for a summative assessment. But again, this telling students, like, this activity is not only designed to help you understand cognitive load, it's also to help you in your real life to try to study better, and also it's helping you for the exams, because the exam could ask you to apply cognitive load to a real world problem. That's exactly what we're doing here. Okay, and then the space in the workbooks to do that, and hallelujah. Okay, so another take-home SAQ, if you want to assign these, you could. Now I'm probably, we're probably giving far too much homework here, so I don't know, it might be something we need to adapt as we go along. Like always, the poor second year of the course probably going to get, well, of course, the first year of the course is going to get the worst ever teaching of this course, aren't they? Because we're going to do it better every year as we go along. So, right, that's that. Coming up next, what have we got? No, that can't be. I'm going to have to fix that slide. It's not cognitive load theory. It's improving memory.